Well, group has been heavily
Go on then.
leveled up by random wandering around the sword coast, doing all kinds of odd jobs, so it's now
I'm
time
on
to
it.
head towards the Nashkel mines, place where something
Right, what's this then?
is going on. So, but before I dive to the mine itself, which, aka the first dungeon of the game, or first big dungeon with all the several levels, traps, monsters, plot meaning, just doing the necessary little side checks and using the pause just to
I'm on it. Speak
You
that.
are
You are so my actions are yours.
yeah, ghasts, which is that thing over there, can be quite dangerous, mostly because of their ability to paralyze
You rang.
in melee combat. They hit you, you have a chance to be paralyzed,
For the glory of arms!
and that's bad. It's so bad that you don't want it to happen to you, because then it's gonna keep wailing at you more and more, and you're gonna just die and you can't do anything about it. Which is, gameplay wise, kinda sucks. Mostly because it ain't fun. It's not even humorously fun. And it's certainly not fun in gameplay wise either. But there's this big hole in the ground, which is the mine itself. And there's one little interesting little side event happening around here as well, once I actually get to it. Yes, there it is. It's a statue of something built by somebody, so let's just save
Go on then.
Nature's servant
and
awaits.
get myself blessed as well, because there's about to be a scuffle about to happen. So let's just have a chat with
Sorted.
Mr. Prism.
Ah, beauteous creature. You are my masterpiece.
Well, he has stolen emeralds for some purpose and is afraid of some guy called Grey Wolf, which I pretended to be. And so, well, I think I'm gonna just guard him, so just let him finish up his artistic work.
None cross Grey Wolf and live.
And there's the Grey Wolf. Oh, yeah. Oh, well, yeah. Well, we just wish it well to homestead it do.
Get over here.
Yep, he does not have much of sense of, you could say, tolerance towards
You
opportunities.
rang.
What's more, hammer to the
Right, what's
face
this then?
solves the problem quite nicely.
Soon, my work will be done.
I thought I could think no less of this group, but
And
this
Prism
behavior-
built a big statue with two glowing emerald eyes. And somebody wants them back as well, so I'm gonna steal them.
Go on then.
camaraderie, adventure.
In the original one, they were not specifically
Stuff of
put into
legend.
those
Right
eyes, they
move.
were just on his person.
Spit it out. You rang.
But that was just a basic little mission within the game. And I think I'm gonna do something like that, if the game starts to demand lots of moving around between different locations, I might gonna skip all that walking around phases, because it's frankly quite boring and usually doesn't provide much of anything, maybe except a occasional fight against something, if you even wish to be going for that. But something's going on in Nashkel mines, and of course brave adventurers are the ones who get the job to do it. Mostly because hell, they're greedy and desperate.
So
Sorted.
you want to take a look at me mine, do you?
Go on then.
Yes,
I'll
good
think
as
you
done.
not to disturb my work.
Spit it out.
Well, time to get inside the mine.
Stand away, citizen.
Something's going on in the iron mine. Although I don't, well, I don't know much of mining about how it is, except I do know that iron ores are mined, but not necessarily in a way that they are with this kind of, what was it, deep mining.
I think I'm coughing up blood.
Oh yeah. And at this first level there's not much to be explored. There isn't much of anything really important in here. Just basically walk through
Right, what's this
the
then?
mine. However you wanna go through it. Oh. And
Get over here.
no demons.
Get
Because they
over
would not be
here.
level appropriate level
Right, what's this then?
opponents. Just kobolds. Which are quite much
You rang.
one of the weediest monstrosity creatures in Dungeons and Dragons, or at least in Forgotten Realms. Although they are known from being,
what's this then?
you know, cowardly and in a sense quite dim, but they're also known from being extremely
Get over here.
skilled at building traps, which might
Go
make
on
them,
then.
in a sense, extremely hardy and
I'm on it.
adept at surviving dangerous conditions. Yep, they are not particularly, you could say, dangerous around here, and not even in extremely huge numbers either, because, well,
I'm on it.
So dark down here.
and I delivered his dagger. And this is not the only mine there is to be explored.
Get over here.
And seeing that killing them only nets you 7 experience points should tell about how actually useless or weedy creatures they are.
Your worthless lives end
But to
here.
say they are not really challenging foes to face, even with level 1 character, although you could say that every level
My blade will cut you
thing
down
at
to
level
size.
1 is horrifyingly dangerous because of very small hit points.
You rang.
Random things apply much more, and only at the later levels things like planning and defending and resistances come to play. Lower
Sorted.
levels it's very random, although
Go on then.
exciting and quite uncomplicated, because well there is much less things about to
Right, what's this then?
make a note, like saving throws and all that, which well, of course always are important, because if you fail your save you're usually screwed. It doesn't matter what you're getting towards you. Failing your saves is bad. But deeper into the mine we go. And as kobolds are known from being very good at trap building,
Spit
You
it
can
out.
turn up. I'm gone.
there was already one. But there's traps in here as well. And a couple of guards as well to make sure that their
right.
traps are even more effective. Because if you just run at
I'm on
them
it.
with a close combat, you would get trap would trigger and cause you pain.
Your worthless lives end here.
So yeah, those who built this trap this place, we're not stupid.
Go on then.
You're a queer
Well,
fellow.
certainly we're not the most sharpest tools of the shed, but they certainly weren't idiots. No trap over there. And of course there are places that where they were less traps,
gone.
but
Spit it out.
more guards. So you could say that if the place is guarded,
I'm on it.
yeah, Khalid put an arrow
You
to
right.
his skull.
Omnipresent authority figure.
Yep, 2 traps right here. And
This way.
dismantling
then.
traps gives
I'm
you
on
a
it.
nice nifty chunk of
Spit it
experience
out.
points. Which is
I've
not so
done had
huge
enough of this.
chunk, but it's enough to make you actually
You rang. I'm on
think,
it.
because well, there's lots of traps in this game, and so disarming them will give you
My
in the long
blade will
run
cut you down
quite
to size.
noticeable chunk of experience. Well, it's certainly better than not
Oh,
getting that
I'm
experience.
really not in this.
And spiders, they are naturally poisonous, or toxic, or venomous. Oh yeah, that should be the correct word. Venomous. Venom is something you inject into things with a stinger or arrow dot or something. Poison is something you eat. And then toxic is something that which affects you even if you would just
Get over here.
do any kind of exposure, like
Oh, my heart's really not in this.
yeah.
Get over here.
There's also a kobold commander who are much more dangerous than the regular kobolds.
Go on then.
I cannot.
Servant awaits.
Spit it out.
And they have fire arrows, which are very worth
You rang.
Yes, you're a queer fellow.
very
Present
worth
authority
still
figure.
taking. Although in this space they are quite unrecognized, but
Go on,
still they
then.
are very, very useful. They will be much
Spit it out.
What you want?
more useful later. And there's one trap.
This way.
There should be also another trap as well. And occasionally traps may become... Oh, there was 2 more traps. And occasionally traps may become extremely lethal and dangerous.
You rang. Sorted.
Must gather your party before
And,
venturing
there's the Mr. Bitch Whiner who always complains that you must gather your party. He's a real pain in the ass because he's annoying. Yeah, he might tell a quite necessary lesson or information, but he's annoying person. Also because he just repeats itself like a stupid robot, like a goddamn annoying robot. And there was one ghoul as well, which well are under monstrosities with capability to stun you, but nothing really to write home about, because they go down quite easily.
Go on then.
Again, you
Servant
heather.
awaits.
I'll do my
And
best.
I put designated Khalid as the arrow carrier, because there's about to be lots of different arrows in this game, and quite many of them do have specific places. So let's just be quick and save. Just takes few seconds. So it's a castle because you have to save practically manually yourself, as a lesson from the olden days of gaming when this game was designed, although the auto saving was already there, which happened practically between every map screen you went through, and there was also quick saving on the original one, but this remastered or enhanced version just runs all that hassle very conveniently. Not with the most, you could say, convenience, but swiftly and efficiently.
My heart's really not in this.
For the fallen!
Right,
And
what's
that
this
is
then?
quite good. achievement.
You rang.
There's some.
I'm on it.
A side room.
Yes, oh omnipresent authority figure.
So let's just put the
I care not.
make the crew walk in here with all kinds of different locations. That includes Edwin.
Yes?
And Khalid. And of course Minsk as well. Everybody into, you could say, battle
Go on,
positions,
then.
because there's about to be a.
What now?
What you want?
By your command.
Spit it
Your
out.
point.
Can
Aye,
I
bunch.
help?
Yeah, Khalid, don't just stay there. You are lacking
Let's
confidence.
talk more
That's
You
true.
rang.
And I don't harass you for that.
Cool.
Go on then.
So, and Weng and Hrothgar
What?
are to the
How you get in here?
about to be is the tank.
What? How you get in here? What?
This would be a
How
good
you
place
get
for a
in
henge.
here?
Yep.
Again, you disturb me.
Putting the buff spells
care
on
not.
Tree falls in the forest. I'll kill the bastard who
and
done it.
enraging as well by the Hrothgar himself. Oh yeah. That guy is leading Malahay. Yeah. Oh yeah. And he already tells me something, that there's probably somebody called Tazok he arms too. So yeah. Let's try to. I was able to bluff him. But I didn't come here to. I wasn't here to bluff him. I came here to kill him
You rang.
because, well,
I'm on it.
and getting a sucker punch to him.
Go on then.
Yep. Now it's a big fight. Summoned undead and. But luckily, the fact that I managed to get myself a sucker punch
Nature.
to him
Aye, bunch.
makes my fight against him so much easier.
I'm
And
on
of
it.
course, with this massive amount of destruction, I just walked upon him. It's much.
Yes,
There are
oh
so many
omnipresent
places I
of the
would
group.
rather be.
Yes, just steal all the valuable stuff from him. His holy symbol, weapons.
Go on then.
It is certain that the death of Malahay will relieve the fears of the terrorized folk of Nashkel. But you remain uneasy. While the half-orc may indeed have
Well, I
caused
didn't
the
know he
evils
was
that
half-orc,
befell the
just
mine,
the dude.
the shortage of iron is too widespread to be his doing alone. His letters confirm your suspicions, and though they give little indication as to where his cohorts are hiding, they may have links to the bandits that currently plague the coastway.
Yep. It's a bigger conspiracy, not just one place, but not just one.
I've done had enough of this.
You rang. Sorted.
So it's now time to head to Nashkel to
Go on then.
my heroic welcome and all that.
Spit it out.
It's real nice that they managed to program the fact that you could bluff your way out of fight, which would be quite harsh if you did not know it is coming towards you. And now there's a
Sorted.
convenient
You
gameplay
must gather your party before venturing
convenience of shortcut to other place. No need to return back this way you came. And if you go upwards, or better say towards north, there's 4 guides about to ambush you, which, suffice to say, is not a situation to find yourself in.
Sorted.
So time to travel towards north. And while I'm at it, let's have a chat with Oblek about the
Sorted.
stolen diamonds.
Criminals jades a man so.
You rang.
And there's
Right,
Stand
citizen.
away,
Hrothgar. And
Gorion would
next
be
step
proud
is
of
in
your actions.
Beregost. And if I now go and look at these letters, oh no, that's not the letter. There's a henchman of Tazok called Tanzik, and he's hiding at the Beregost Inn. So or at least in one inn of Beregost. So it's time
Go
to
on, then.
Nature's servant awaits.
make use of the
Camaraderie.
revelation given to me of these letters, and
Death come for thee. Surrender, and thy passage shall be quicker.
yeah, that guy is about to coming. Alright, I surrender, I don't wish to fight, just don't hurt me. But apparently he is
You rang.
one of those cases that
Go
he
on,
just
then.
can't
Yes,
reason
or
with things.
omnipresent authority figure.
So time to prepare to
I care not.
You've attacked.
I'm on it.
Oh yeah. Oh, he broke.
You're a queer fellow.
Your wish?
Alright, well, there's some dude called Prasad who interrupted me fighting.
What you
Do
want?
not underscale me on Give me 2,000 years and the pointy hat and I'll kick his arse.
And that was a good lucky wizard duel fighting finisher from
I've
Edwin.
done had enough of this.
But he was a wizard and he was paid to come and kill me, come and kill main character as well. So apparently he has, well, and he was already got, and how much he apparently
I care not.
they want main character so dead that they are skipping the regular, you could say, just put it open, and they are now hiring specifically dudes to do it.
You rang.
Which should either tell that, well, they are either, he's going to be considered either extremely dangerous or extremely unlucky.
Right, what's this then?
Well, it's time to do the resting, identifying and all that before I heading towards the Beregost, and that's gonna take a while. Heading towards Beregost now. Right in the daytime
what's
as
this
well.
Oh, there, Wanderer.
And there's
there.
Elminster,
You smell.
one of the most renowned characters of the Forgotten Realms, but yeah, just doing what to be done. Try to be modest about here. And he actually gave something info, because usually in this kind of games those really powerful, impressive characters who should be really knowledgeable and something that we could just snap their fingers and solve the problems, never do that. Yeah. Oh yeah. Well, so somebody wants to meet me, and here's the smithy. So what can he tell about the substance? There is.
I can make whatever you wish for a wee little bit more than me competition.
Oh yeah. Now the iron crisis problem has been solved as well. Somebody is about to get very angry because their operation was ruined and there's a counter method found to their trick as well. I'm supposed to say there's about to be fighting involved again. Indeed. But there's the jovial juggler. And there's the guy called Duncan and Marla, and I could pick a fight with them, but there's no point. Obviously they do pick fight against you, but if you don't want. And there's a guy I should be seeking called Tranzik. I don't know why he's called Tranzik, but it's quite evil sounding name, so let's have a chat with him.
Right,
Let's be snarky.
me like these men want a little trouble. I'll give him trouble.
Well, yeah. So you're in a hurry, so why is he gonna be curious? Okay, so let's just be snarky. I don't want to be rude. We're just curious. Sorry.
Seems to me like these men want a little trouble. Transik's not afraid of rubble such as you.
All right. So okay, stop. We know you're out. Surrender. Yeah. Oh yeah, well. We can't suspend your disbelief. Come on, so now we'll have to hurt ya. Oh yep.
Go on then.
Well, he is not bullshitting about him being a mage, but what he is, well.
Spit it out. You right.
Can you disturb me?
Omnipresent authority
Well, I
figure.
am quite certain that.
Transik's not afraid of
Well,
rubble.
alright, well, there's no mercy to him.
Transik's not afraid of rubble.
Well, he was third person and he was absolutely killed by the absolute onslaught, so let's just loot his belongings. Magics and a letter. And what does it read? Edwin should know how to read because he's a wizard. Yeah. Well, but Malachi hasn't communicated because he is dead. Beltway or Luswood. Well, now I know places to go, which is matters of next time.
Sorted.
But as I now go to the world map, I can actually, there might be an opportunity to show the location of it. Yeah, cities can actually be quite large, or maps can be quite large.
Sorted.
Because there's Peltway I could go, and well, and also a bandit camp, but I can't go there yet. So, but it's time to actually end this episode right here, and next time it is time to start hunting bandits from somewhere else. See you next time. See ya.